Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Marshall's offense will take the field first. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Woof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A lot of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Marshall! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cincinnati's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Big fullback's got it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolute shank. Missed him. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the top, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Herd!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping up. Pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Marshall quick to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Quick strike complete. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Quick catch on 3rd down. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. There he goes! He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rams him with the stiff arm. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Yeah, and it's been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every game. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Marshall, quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's a draw. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. He'll do it himself. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. The give to the big fullback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the fullback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Marshall quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking left. He makes a catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the right. That pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. quick release on the RPO. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Bearcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's on target and complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
How about that catch and toe tap to get the 1st down? And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pulls it in. It's Schwartz. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to and when he sticks his foot in the ground. You could tell when he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the third down pass is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Makes it past the marker. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Gets it out fast. Across the 25, he's got room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line, it's Peace. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. On the option. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Hit hard. He released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Toss to the outside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. The option look. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Fullback's got it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the upright. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end. But nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Plucks it out of the air. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peace. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Goes to the option. Touchdown, Hurd! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw. Finds his man. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bearcats will come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Louisville.
Past the first down marker and still running.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Smashes through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He gets a block. Lowers those pads. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Looking for the score. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that score. Just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. 13. And it'll be... Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll run it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They punt it away on 4th down. Discards him with the stiff arm. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense did a great job taking the first option away and bringing the quarterback down behind the line.
Look, they haven't been able to get much going, but do you think he could have pitched it late there? There he goes. Got enough space. They're stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, the ground game. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Now on the return. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now on the option. He'll toss it. Spins away from the defense. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. On the option. Now the toss. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're coming. Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.